Good morning. I am sitting here in my living room uh, making phone calls and follow up calls to clients just to let them know, we're still here if they need us, to stay safe, that if they do need us, that, we'll make sure we're utilizing social distancing. But considering that my job is generally outside and I'm by myself, I'm blessed to be able to do my job because most of my clients I can talk to over the phone. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the blessings in what looks like a negative thing. I'm looking at news articles about how even through satellite imaging, you can see that there's some shifts and changes in the environment because there's less human footprint right now because we're all quarantined. I'm looking at the fact that I've always felt like I was a good mom and that I tried to make sure I spent time with my kids. But to see how much more time I'm spending with them, even though I'm still working, being able to come home earlier because we're not nearly as busy, but we are still busy. But I'm getting off earlier because there's less traffic. I'm able to get home quicker. I'm able to move from job site to job site quicker, all while social distancing. Um, I get home and be with my babies. It has always been important to us to have dinner together, but we don't always do it. But we definitely have been doing it more because of this pandemic. And then this morning, it hit me um, because my appointments are a little bit later in the day. I don't have to physically meet the client. I can look at the tree or look at the project um, without having to shake hands and touch them, and I can email them the quote. So I'm getting it a little bit later start on actually getting out in the streets today. So I'm taking this moment to sit and make some phone calls. And I walked into the living room, sat on my favorite chair, and I'm sitting by the pool making phone calls. And it just hit me. I never get a chance to do this because I'm always rushing, 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 rushing. And it's just awesome to be able to just sit and think and take my time, uh, uh, gather my thoughts, enjoy a part of my house that during the day I don't even rarely sit in, even though it's one of my favorite parts of my house because I'm always go, 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 go. And I'm making a commitment to myself that even after this is gone, even after this is over, I'm going to take the time to make my phone calls, sit in my favorite chair. This is my favorite chair in the house. It's kind of old and ratty, but it's just such a comfy chair. But I'm going to sit in my favorite chair and I'm going to do my follow up calls in the morning. And I'm going to do another set of follow up calls in the afternoon. And I'm going to enjoy the sunrise. That's another thing. Because things are slower, I'm looking out, watching the sunrise. These are all things that are free for us to do, that bring us joy, that bring us happiness, that we don't necessarily take the time to do because we're always go, 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 go. So I think there's just a huge blessing in all of this. I would love to know what you guys are doing that's a little bit different, that's a little bit more mindful, that brings more clarity, things that you're doing that you normally wouldn't do. And like I said, for me, it's sitting in my favorite chair, making my calls to my clients, having a nice cup of coffee before I head out into the world and rush, rush, rush around because, I got to make sure I don't sit in traffic, or if I do sit in traffic, that I get to the client's house on time and all that kind of stuff. Well, now I'm not really worried about traffic, so I have more time in the morning to make these calls and take the time to reach out to my clients. And you know what else? I'm gonna do some writing too because I got to start on my book. It ain't that deep. But from failure to fabulous, I just finished the re-edit to the cover, so I'll be relaunching that this Saturday. I was actually supposed to have a book signing this Saturday, and we had to reschedule that because of this. So on Saturday, I will be doing a Facebook Live, and I will be talking about my book, From Failure to Fabulous. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Alrighty, you guys have a great day. You take your time, enjoy your family. If you're still in a position where you can work, consider it a blessing because not everybody's able to do that right now. and help other people. All right. Bye bye.